Hello everybody and welcome to this tutorial for scripting C# in Unity. In this lesson we're gonna create a script that will show something in the console here, some text, and we're gonna make a script that will change the name of this object or from another object. So first we're gonna start making a script that will show something in the console, and that one we're gonna call score. Then we open it in Mono Develop, and we're gonna delete this. And we first start off by making some variables. So I'm gonna make a variable which is a public, and it's gonna be an integer, and we're gonna call it score. And we're gonna make a string, which is a piece of text. Let's see if, yeah, there we go. And we're gonna put in your score is, and then a space bar because we want the score to be shown after the space. So that's that. Oh, score, and we want to start it that it starts at 100, and the string is going to be my text equals. Okay, so okay, and this we're going to call my score. So we start off with we want to show it, so we're going to make the void start. Make sure it's capital S. And we want to show it in the debug. So by doing that, we're gonna do that debug log, and then my score, and we want to show the text dot log, and we're gonna call that my text. So we save this, and then we're gonna put that on the game object. That's here, it's an empty game object, and as you can see, it's here. So if we start our game now and we are going to the console, it says, oh, there we go, 100 and your score is. So we know this is working, so we can continue. Okay, so now we know that works. We're gonna make the part that it is increasing by 1 every frame, and to do that we're gonna make the void function update. We're gonna open there, and we want it to increase, so we're gonna use my score plus plus, which will actually just take my score variable and increase it by 1. And then we're gonna do debug.log, and then we want to show it as your score is. So first my text plus, which means it will just add something to the message, and that's going to be my score. And we want to make it a shout or something, so we're going to put that behind it. So save, and we're going to run it very fast. There we go, it ran, and as you can see, it says 100, your score is, and then your score is 101. Well, that's actually something interesting because we put it like that. Why? It is because we first increase it and then we're gonna show it. So actually the scores are already 101 before we actually won it. So to fix that, we're gonna cut this here, and we're just gonna put it under here. So first it's gonna show, which is the first time it's 100, and then increase it, and then just every frame it will just keep looping this. So if we save this there, and we're gonna run this for some time, and then we go down, it says 100, your score is, and then your score is 100, and it just increases by 1 every frame. So that's a dip for this script. Now you know how to send something to the console. Now we're gonna make a a script that's gonna change the name of this game object into something we want. So we're gonna create a new script and we're gonna call this namer. Okay, open it, develop, and then we are gonna delete this again, and we are gonna let's see, we're gonna make it a variable which we call numbers. We're gonna public, and then we got we want it to be a string, and we call it number, and that equals to, for example, well, let's just call it number. So that's my score part. Let's see, let me get my quotes there. Just gonna say we're gonna call this object number, and what we want is that that it says yeah, let's see, yeah, public string. And we're gonna call that my text again, and we're gonna put that and we're gonna call this the object's new name is, and that's it. So, and we want it to be done at the start, so we're gonna say void start, and we are gonna rename it. And to do that we say game object, which will revert to the object that this script is added to. So we say object.name equals number, which is, or string number. Well, let's just call this blah. Makes it a little bit more sense. We're gonna call this we just can't keep this number. So now we change the name, and then we want to show that in the console. So we say debug.log, and then we say my text plus plus number. So that's that. And we're gonna save it, and we're going back to Unity, and just to make sure that we do not get spammed by this one, I'm just gonna disable this for now. I'm gonna put namer here, and we're gonna run it. Let's see. It's now, you can see it's called blah. I mean hierarchy, the object is called blah, and in the console it says object's new name is blah. And as you can see, if I'm gonna stop this, it's gonna be put back to the name game objects, because in the play mode it's just only during that game session. So as you can see, it's game object now. If we run it again, it's blah again. So that's actually how it works. This is how you put something in the console, and this is also how you rename your object through a script. If you that was it. If you like it, if you have learned something from it, please like, subscribe and favorite this video, share it with all your friends, and I hope that you will learn something from these lessons, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.